Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from November 15th to December 15th. This is going to be a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Knight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in reverse, okay? So your challenge here has a lot to do with the Knight of Wands energy. I feel like this is you. Now, this could be you or this could be someone else. This could be someone who's been on and off with you. It's like you've been kind of dealing with somebody who you've been on and off with. You don't really know where you stand with them. Or this could be you needing to maybe make some sort of decision on the direction your life is taking, how you're pursuing things, what you're doing, etc. We're going to clarify this and get more information on your challenge for this coming month in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Cups, you have the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. So it looks like in the recent past, there was a very strong energy between you and a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody who had a sun, moon, or rising water sign, okay? Take it as it resonates. If you don't know astrology, don't worry about it. It's fine. So in the recent past, there was a very strong connection here. I feel there could have been a lack of communication for some of you in the past. And there could have been some sort of questioning about the relationship. We're going to find out more in a moment. In the present moment, Sagittarius, you have the Devil, the Chariot, and the Nine of Swords. So it looks like in the present moment, somebody here is moving on from this, okay? It could be you or your person. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, a Cancer, or an Aquarius. Somebody here is choosing to move on or disconnect from this because of two important reasons. The first reason is because there's a lot of anxiety and fear in terms of whatever is happening in the present moment. And the other message here is the Devil is here. So the Devil is usually toxic, drugs, alcohol, addictions, and somebody here just doesn't want to work maybe on themselves. So this person's choosing to maybe disconnect, okay? And we're going to find out more in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like in the near future with the Five of Cups here, there's still this sadness or there's still this disappointing energy. And one of the things that I see here, Sagittarius, is as soon as I got into your reading, I didn't feel that this had a lot to do with someone else. For some of you, it does, but I feel like this reading for this coming month has more or less a lot to do with you. And I feel like the reason why it has more or less a lot more to do with you is because your birthday is going to be coming up in December. We are going to be entering into Sagittarius season very soon, closer to the end of November. So this is about you wanting to move forward in the near future. It's like you want to move on to something bigger and better. And it's been super difficult for you to do that because a lot of you are still holding on to some sort of failure or disappointment that affected you on a very deep level. Okay, so we're going to talk more about this. We're going to get more information for you and see what's going on. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Tower in reverse, you're going to get over something here that didn't work out, a breakup, a disappointment. It's like you're going to start to look at this situation that didn't really work out in your favor from a different perspective, which is going to ultimately allow you to grow from this situation instead of being in this place of stagnation and not knowing, you know, how to kind of move on from this. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is clarified by the High Priestess. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So this has a lot to do with something here that came to an end. Ten of Swords is a painful ending, stabbed in the back, you know, I don't know if I'm going to recover from this kind of energy. And a lot of you are single and on your own. And that's what I've intuitively picked up when I first entered into your reading. I felt like some of you watching this, like you don't have a person, you're single, or you're kind of just keeping your options open. And your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with what you're doing in that time frame of being single. So for example, a lot of you could be kind of just single, doing your own thing, and you want to attract love, or you want something that, you know, like a relationship to get more serious. There's something here that you want, but you're alone right now. And Spirit is saying that you need to kind of look at this ending and really make sense of why it happened. A lot of you are trying to get answers from psychics, from tarot readings, because there's still this very strong connection towards something here that really ended badly for you. And the Knight of Wands is not, for me, and I mean this in the most nicest way, I don't feel the Knight of Wands is fully developed. I feel the Knight of Wands is someone who kind of just goes wherever, does whatever, doesn't have responsibilities. So I feel for you, you're still evolving out of that energy. You're still evolving out of this energy of, oh, I have no responsibilities. I can just do whatever I want. A lot of you want to move on from that. That's what I feel. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with recognizing why something here came to an end, what you can do in the meantime while you're single or while you're on your own working on yourself. And when you start to do that, you're going to naturally evolve. You're going to naturally evolve into this person that you want to become, which is ultimately going to elevate your energy and it's going to bring more opportunities to you. Okay. So that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands in the recent past. Okay, 3 cards came out. You have the 6 of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, excuse me. So I feel for you, there's a strong energy here with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Something stopped working. There was a lack of cooperation. It led to some sort of breakdown or breakup, and something here that you thought was going to be successful, could have been in your career, or it could have been something that you were embarking on. It failed. And ever since this situation failed and it didn't work out, you've been down on yourself. You've been telling yourself, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I should have this, I should have that. It's almost like you're being really hard on yourself. Okay, tell me more, or you were really hard on yourself because this is past energy. Tell me more about the King of Cups for Sagittarius in the past. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Justice. Somebody here, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could have been another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting a Libra here. This person didn't want to fight anymore in the past. There could have been some sort of major conflict that happened between you and this person, and their focus was on giving love, trying to work things out with you. But I feel for some reason, Sagittarius, I feel like you weren't having it. You were like, no, I'm done. I don't want to work with this person. I don't want to deal with them anymore. And even though this happened, you still wanted answers because there was something here that was bothering you so much in the past that you felt like it's not right for me just to leave the situation alone and not kind of deal with it. Okay. So I feel here in the past, there was a lot of questioning, wanting answers. There was a lack of communication here. But I do feel, I'm just going to say this and you can believe me or not, but I feel like this person still very much had a lot of love for you and really genuinely wanted to work things out with you in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have the Devil here. We're going to clarify the Devil in a moment, but first I want to clarify the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of fear and anxiety surrounding a situation in your life, and we're going to find out why that's happening. Why is the 9 of Swords here? So the 9 of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups. You have the 7 of Pentacles and the Magician. So it looks like in the present moment for many of you with the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of this on and off energy with someone. And some of you are dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person's been super on and off and in and out. I think one of the things that this person is manifesting is they want you to maybe make a decision about this relationship. The 7 of Pentacles is telling me this person is reevaluating constantly. Or you could be reevaluating constantly, which is leading to some sort of stress and anxiety for this person. So I feel somebody here is manifesting this in the present moment, and it could be them manifesting more solid love with you. A lot, like if you want this person to be more consistent with you, then you need to be aware of your worrying. Okay. So if you're somebody who you're the one who wants more with this person and they're kind of on and off, again, you need to work on yourself. Okay. Knight of Wands is your challenge because a lot of you don't know what responsibility is. Okay. And for those of you who do know what responsibility is, then the reading doesn't resonate with you. But for those of you who have an inconsistent partner, inconsistent energy in your life, you have to ask yourself why that's happening. Is it because you still need to work on yourself? Is it because you still need to make a sense of why some sort of ending happened here? Because there is something toxic in the present moment, Devil. There's something here that is trying to get your attention that you need to change, that you need to work on. Tell me about the Devil. Why is it here for Sagittarius? And this is what's going to allow you to move forward, okay? There's something that's stopping you from moving forward. Why is the Devil here for Sagittarius? You have the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. There's your challenge in the present moment. This is you. Every time something becomes toxic and it stops working, you start to fight for something. You start to defend something here. Okay, this could be in a relationship. This could be in your home with your family. So a lot of you need to look at how you're dealing with toxic situations. Are you dealing with them from a responsible perspective, or are you dealing with them from an irresponsible perspective? Because the more you deal with a situation from an irresponsible perspective, the more it gets toxic, and the more you create this energy of pain for yourself. Okay, so in order to be able to move forward, you need to shift your focus from fear and anxiety to how can I take more control of the situation by being responsible about it. And you know exactly what the situation is. It's going to be different for everyone, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, because you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power here, especially moving into the end of November. The sun is going to enter into your sign, which means when the sun is in your sign, it's your time. Okay, let's clarify the Chariot. You have the Page of Ace of Pentacles, Star, and you have the Six of Cups. Yes. So this is about you trying to heal things with someone from your past. Okay. Now, I've been mentioning this to everybody, and you're not the only person. I mentioned this to Scorpio. And because the sun is in Scorpio now, it's a little bit more intense. But for you, there is going to be an opportunity for you to heal things with someone from your past, because that's what's really stopping you from moving forward. A lot of you have either not dealt with the situation, or you have lacked the integrity or responsibility to deal with it. And it's something from your past, which is blocking you from being able to move forward and have some sort of opportunity. So the sooner you deal with the situation and you heal it from your past with somebody that you were in issues with in the past, and you don't ignore it, the quicker you're going to be able to move forward. Okay. And you know exactly what the situation is. Like I said, it's personal. It's going to be different for everyone, but if you're able to apply the situation to your life, the quicker you're going to be able to move forward and learn from it. Okay. So let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, you're still holding on to pain, and that's what's stopping you. I already identified that. Look, Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, you're still holding on to something that has been painful. So what's the important message here about the Four of Pentacles for Sagittarius? So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Wands. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yes. So in the near future, there's this chasing. There's this, like, somebody's chasing the other person, or you're chasing. It's like a karmic runner chaser type of energy. And the reason why this is happening is because somebody here hasn't learned the lesson. Somebody here has not learned the lesson. If you're somebody who's chasing somebody and you're trying to get them to commit to you and love you, somebody who wants to commit to you is not going to keep you guessing. They're not going to keep you in this place of chasing them or leaving you on red or ignoring you or whatever the case may be. You need to work on yourself. This is so critical before your birthday, because when your birthday comes, a big change is going to come. Whenever the sun enters into your sign, it's going to come. And a lot of people watch tarot and they say, oh, I've been hearing for the last 5 years a new beginning's coming and it doesn't come. Well, you don't take action. You don't take action. You want me to take action for you? You want me to come over there and take action for you? I'm not going to do that, okay? You got to take action. So this is about you becoming the person that you want to become. Do you want to date yourself? Will you date yourself? And if the answer is no, then you need to do the work, okay? So this is about letting go of something here that you can't control. Five of Cups is about something here we can't control. Emotions, pain, trauma. How can we shift our focus from that? Five of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups again. Wow. We have the Hangman and the Three of Cups. If you truly want to be happy, you need to take action in the near future. That means shifting your focus from the negativity. The question you have to ask yourself, Sagittarius, is how do I want to move forward from this? How can I move forward from this? Because you can. You have to learn, though. You need to grow from this. Being angry and upset because somebody here, left you or ran away from you or didn't want to be with you, there's something here you need to change within yourself. It could be the fact that you are not ready to commit to someone. Maybe you're not ready. So what needs to happen so that you can move on from this? What do you need to do so you can move on? Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Nine of Swords, the World, and the Hierophant. Commit to yourself. This one thing, okay? This one thing. The one thing that you need to tell yourself in the near future, which I see you doing, 9 of Swords in the World. There's no point in worrying about something that's done. There's no point in worrying about something water under the bridge. Okay, what do I mean by that? It means something here happens in the near future that you start to realize and you regret. It's like, oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. Oh, why? Why are you putting yourself in that position? Really ask yourself if what you're worrying about now and in the near future is worth your energy. And I've been talking about this to everyone, not only you. I mentioned it to you, to Leo and Aquarius, okay? There's something here in the near future that's done. You're still worried about it, but the truth is you need to commit to yourself, or I see you committing yourself to move on from this, okay? And that's why the Tower is here in reverse in terms of what you don't see coming, because you're going to start to realize why something here happened. And it's not so much about why it happened, but what did you learn from it? Because the quicker you learn from the situation, the less likely it is you're going to go back to that same lesson. And a lot of you are meeting someone who's playing with you, or there's an on and off energy. It's because something here happened in the past that you didn't learn from. You just said, whatever, I'm going to forget about it. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal because it's part of your growth. And that's why your challenge is the Knight of Wands, because while you're on your own and you're going through this painful ending, it's trying to show you something so that you realize and move to a higher frequency. So let's get some advice. You have the 7 of Cups, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. So your biggest piece of advice here, Sagittarius, has a lot to do with some sort of situation in your life that has been super confusing. You want to know why someone rejected you, why somebody isn't interested, or maybe somebody's thinking that about you. Either way, I feel like this has a lot to do with you wanting love or giving love, and it just doesn't seem to be working out for you. So your biggest piece of advice here is to get clear on exactly what it is that you want. You need to get 100% clear about everything, okay? Having the slightest piece of doubt when it comes to love, it just means, look, it's not for me. That's it, okay? Something needs to get clear. I don't know what it is. There's something in your life that's confusing, and that's why it's leading to more and more disappointments in your life, okay? So you need to get clear on one, what do you want? Once you're clear on what it is that you want, then you can start investing your energy. How are you supposed to invest your energy into something when you don't even know where you're going or what you're doing? You got to get clear on things. The more you get clear on something, the more likely it is you're going to receive the love that you've always wanted. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.